Hi, it's Jeff Ondash with Out and About, and we're back here at a favorite place of ours, Easy Street Productions with Todd. Todd, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah, hanging in there. I'm glad you came by.
Yeah, well, now there's some new things happening with you, but it's not geared towards, well, it's geared towards adults, but it's not featuring adults.
That's right.
You got the Little Rascals coming up with a great play at Mother's Day weekend. Tell us about it.
Everybody knows this play. I think from kids, 5 years old up to grandparents. It's Grease, the musical. Yes, the same one that they made a movie out of, starring Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. We're going to be doing Grease down at the Dior Performing Arts Center, which is the cool thing about it is if you've never been to the Dior, it's, Powers is on one side. You got that big 2,000-seat theater on one side. But then they got this new little theater in the Dior. It's 600 seats. There's 300 seats on the main floor and 300 seats in the balcony, and there's not a bad seat in there. So we're going to be doing that in there. It's going to feature all of our best and some kids we've never even worked with before. We had a full-blown big audition for this thing. But it's going to be all kids from 8 to 14 years old. So all of the major, the main characters are all in that age bracket.
In the Olivia Newton-John part, in the John Travolta part, these are going to be 8 to 14-year-old kids.
Absolutely, as far as, as the kids go, I mean, they're kind of our own stars. The gal that's playing Sandy played Annie for us in Annie when we did Annie down at down at Powers Auditorium. And if anyone saw Annie, I mean, they know that this girl is fantastic. I mean, she was, and I'm not just saying this, she was as good or better than the kid they had doing it on Broadway. Her name is Courtney McKay. She's fantastic. She can sing, to the back walls of the place and blow the roof off the place. So she's going to be great, Sandy. We got a great Danny. We got a great Kanicki. All of these kids are fantastic. We're in the middle of rehearsals right now, and we even a lot of people don't know, but the Broadway musical is a lot different than the movie in the sense that they added a couple of songs for the movie that we really wanted to be in the show. So we applied to the Warner Brothers music division. So we got the rights to "Hopelessly Devoted to You." We added that into the show because that's not in the original musical.
She sang that song for me. Yes, of course, yes. Olivia, she still calls me all the time.
That's why we have to put that in the program, actually, dedicated to you. But that song, "You're the One That I Want," which is the big closing song of the show that everybody knows. "Grease," the big Frankie Valli song, is also in the show. So we've added a lot of bits from the movie to make the show even better. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's not just kids. There's actually adults in the show as well.
And who would that be? Let's see. Let me guess.
Well, besides yours truly, we've got actually the two most talented people in Easy Street, and I don't include myself in that list, but Maureen Collins, who is helping me direct the show. She is going to be Principal Lynch, which I don't know if you remember from the movie, but it's a great character role. She kind of keeps things going through the show. And James McClellan, who is, got the greatest singing voice, I think, in town, is going to be the Frankie Avalon teen angel part. So he gets to come out and sing Beauty School Dropout. Now, I will make a cameo. But I was going to offer you this part because actually it would be perfect for you. The Vince Fontaine, sleazy kind of TV guy, But I'll do it until you want. I mean, if you want to do it, you just let me know. But in the meantime, I'll be doing the Vince Fontaine part, singing "Born to Hand Jive," and it's going to be a lot of fun. We got a set lined up with the best lighting sound company in town. We got this huge 2-decker set. We've even rented a Grease Lightning that we're going to be bringing in from PA. It's this full car. It's going to be really cool.
All right, so tickets. Now, this is going to happen Mother's Day weekend, so give some dates, times, and how we can get tickets here.
Absolutely. Mother's Day weekend's been a tradition with Easy Street. We've been doing a show on Mother's Day weekend for the past 20-some years. So yes, Mother's Day weekend, which is May 8th, 9th, and 10th. We have 4 shows to pick from. Friday night at 7:30. We're keeping the shows a little early because it, after all, does feature kids, and we want a lot of kids to come. But 7:30 on Friday night, 2:30 matinee, and a 7:30 on Saturday. And then closing on Mother's Day is the May 10th, and that's a 2:30 matinee. The neat thing, too, is I know that Jeff Crystal, Jeff Crystal, got the greatest food in town. He is going to be doing a Mother's Day brunch on the Sunday. So actually, if you wanted to come to the show and stick around after for brunch with Mom or beforehand, I'm sure they'll take your reservation. You could do that as well.
it couldn't be a better Mother's Day than that because Jeff could really cook. I mean, Jeff makes some good.
The show will be good too.
Yes. Oh, yes, of course. So you go eat, go to the show. That would be a fantastic Mother's Day. It's got to be really rewarding working with all these little kids and watching them go from their first rehearsal to what it ends up to be.
It is, and I can't take any of that credit. I mean, I do direct the shows along with Maureen, but Maureen has been working with kids. Matter of fact, a lot of these kids we got out of our Little Rascal workshops that she does all year long, and if you want to get your kid involved with shows like this, give us a call over at Easy Street Productions. It's 743-8555.
All right, now how do we get tickets to go see Grease Mother's Day weekend?
Yeah, same number. You call the Easy Street box office, 743-8555. We've got more information on our website, which is www.easystreetshows.com. But yeah, give us a call. We'll get you great seats. There isn't a bad seat in the place.
It's going to be a great weekend for Mom. Bring her down there. It's a great play. Obviously, somebody has seen some form of Grease in their life, or you've heard the songs, you know it. It's going to be a good time. Plus, you get to see him as the sleazy guy on there. So it all works out.
Or you'll be my understudy.
Yes, I'll be. Yeah, that's it. I'll be the understudy. No, I'm just going to be there tasting Jeff's food. That's what I'll be doing. Making sure that it's going to be right for Mother's Day. All right, that's going to do it for this edition of Out and About. Go see Grease. Call Easy Street Productions. Go online, see them, and have a great weekend. Have a great Mother's Day, and we'll see you soon with more Out and About.